Yeah, I like that he's got a suitcase dedicated to coffee. That is a man after my own heart. I did hate you for being a corrupt piece of shit, but credit where credit's due. Digging your taste in beverage. When we last left our starfaring explorer Sunfire, we had continued our quests for the Crimson Fleet. We'd headed down to the Lock, an ancient UC prison that had fallen into disrepair after a prison break many years ago, and worked our way through to find details of Crix's legacy. However, the legacy was not a treasure in itself, but the name of a ship that had gone missing, a GalBank cash ship, which should have a lot of credits on board. After giving this information to the head of the Crimson Fleet, we've now got to check in with the UC Vigilance and report our progress, because yes, we're actually undercover, supposedly, although I'm kind of digging the vibes of the fleet, so maybe we betray the United Colonies, who knows. Welcome back to Starfield. Right. So this is our new ship. This is the little transport shuttle that we got from, from the Lock. We had to escape. So I spent all my credits. I spent a ridiculous amount of credits on this ship. But everybody is on board and happy. And are you gonna follow me now?
Looking for something? All right, let's move.
Cool. Right, we've got Jessamine as a follower again, which is great. Eric is back. Can we get Vasco on here? Probably not, because we're not on a planet as such. It seems to not like it. Let's try, actually. Let's try. Crew. Vasco. Oh, the adoring Fania Vasco. Now, crew from any location can be assigned to a landed ship. We're not landed, so that's why we can't do squat at the moment. Anyway, we've got to go to the UC Vigilance, so hopefully they'll accept our appearance, and we've not done anything to piss them off, because we have kind of run a bit wild and loose here. Last universe, when we started, we kind of went by the book and tried to not kill anyone or do everything properly. Yeah, now that we're Starborn, kinda don't need to. We know that we can just come back and they're alive again, so there's no real consequences for our actions. It's weird, because normally in RPGs, if there's no consequence for your actions, you kind of feel like it's a shit RPG, whereas this, because you can just replay it again in another universe, it's a benefit.
Betty tinkering with some machine. Does she ever sleep?
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
On the key are a clown show. I'm looking forward to reading your report.
Hello, Commander Kimmy.
Back. So how did it go?
I've successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet. I'm confident this plan is going to work, but I'm having second thoughts. Do I want... I'm having second thoughts.
You stop now. Delgado will make it his life's work to hunt you down and kill you.
True.
Not to mention the fact that you could potentially jeopardize the intelligence operatives we have in the field.
Okay.
Thought is correct. I'm sorry, but there is no turning back. That being said, I believe you should be proud of what you've accomplished. I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Yeah. It's searching for a GalBank ship named Legacy that was carrying some type of lost fortune.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
I believe it's real.
Well, we can solve that little mystery in about 10 seconds. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a GalBank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because GalBank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
I'm supposed to board a Starliner. Oh yeah, that's right. To steal GalBank. Sorry, it's been a while. To steal GalBank archive credentials. Yeah, we're going to go on a Starliner. Cruise time, baby.
If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the GalBank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
I'll proceed as planned then?
It's imperative that you do. If
Alright.
the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. Both dismissed.
Need me for something, boss?
No. Welcome. Now you know I'm a spy. Maybe bringing Jessamine wasn't the best idea.
Pardon.
Hi, I'm a member of the Crimson Fleet. I need work. Hey, yeah, come with me. We're betraying them. That's wise, right? What are we got to do for burden of proof? Apparently, we've got evidence to return to Lieutenant Toft. Let's actually make that active, because apparently I've got evidence. Are we already here? Hang on. Yeah, we are. She's right there. Hi.
The commander appreciates the sacrifice you've made.
I've got evidence for you.
Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database.
Picked this up from the Lock Penitentiary on Suvorov.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Anything else?
That's all I have for now.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
Okay, alright.
We'll be here if you need us.
What did we get from that? Let's have a look at our new items. There are no new items. Interesting. I thought we got given something. What did we get given? I'll look it up later. It's not a priority right now. Okay, well let's get to the Starliner then. Whereabouts is that? RNA. Oh geez, that came up quick. Ooh, do I need like a fancy suit? I feel like I need a fancy suit. Are they going to accept me in my... What am I wearing? Am I wearing the... I might be wearing the Ryujin stuff, so we might be okay. Forward. Let's have a look. What are we wearing? A spacesuit. Have you got to wear a spacesuit in here? Oh, actually, no. What that might be is the fact that our spacesuit... Show spacesuit settlements. Okay. No, I guess you need it on. I love those little dudes. I really do. Or maybe you don't take it off until you're like properly in the ship. This doesn't feel like a Starliner. This feels very basic.
About time you showed up. Alright, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
I'm just following Delgado's orders.
Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine. Have it go
I
away.
like following orders.
So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski.
Damaski,
Was that all
right,
she
okay,
sent you
Dombrowski.
here to do?
Well,
Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
nope, that's the only reason I'm here. Oh, Neva asked me to steal the Earth Savior Award.
Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
Without her, you're also never getting back into the fleet.
She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout.
That's fair.
Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a GalBank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
Wonder all you want. That's all the information you're getting.
Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine.
Yeah.
Well, you might as
Don't
well
make me
turn
manipulate
around
you.
and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
You obviously have something specific in mind.
Well, it appears we have a mind reader here.
Well, I got a chip for
You're
that.
absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
We went over that. Yeah, you're in no position to make demands right now. Just do as you're told.
Fine. You want to play it that way and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
I didn't bring my dinner jacket.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine.
Oh, good.
This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Ooh, nice. Hey, if there's any Aurora around, that'll be a party.
All right, Speedy, take it easy. You're not gonna find that kind of junk aboard a Trident Starliner. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose.
I mean, we'll try to avoid that, right?
I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Okie dokie. Can you help me with the Earth Savior Award?
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan?
I have none. I'm just gonna start it.
Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starview ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there.
All right.
If you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Good to know. Right.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Okay, so we are looking for Sheila Holbrook. Why does that name seem familiar? God, this is a really depressing Starliner. Like, there is nothing luxurious about this place. It's trash. Everyone's wearing garbage.
Gonna wake up in my bunk? I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship like the Siren.
Between you and me,
Unless we're gonna go. Oh, okay. Is the ballroom in here? Maybe. Wait. Okay. So, which is which?
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've
So
ever
that's the
worked
ballroom.
under.
We need to go
In
up.
fact, he doesn't act much like a captain.
How do we get up?
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
How? This place is huge. Man, I hope we get ships like this in like an update, like we can actually build like a giant starliner.
Must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy in almost every
So that's where we came in, isn't it?
You're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas.
Oh wait.
Don't touch anything.
Oh no. No, that's somebody else's ship. Yeah, we've got to go up.
Shh. Listen. Can't hear the engines, can you?
What is this place? Shower room, okay. Yeah, I feel like the ability to build like a giant ship like this, but you know, have drawbacks. You can't land on a planet. Maybe you've got to send like a little miner craft out. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool, actually. How do you get up there? Is it even possible from here, or have you got to go through the ballroom? God, these places need a map. Needs a map. Where are the maps?
This is one of Trident's top of the
Yeah, I guess it must go through somewhere else. Into the ballroom we go. This better be fancy. I'm asking for a refund if it's not. It's not. There's there's ladders and shit. Ladders and boxes and trash. Oh, this is the kitchen. Okay, well, I feel a little bit better about that then. Okay, access pass. This looks more like it. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so is this Sheila Holbrook up here?
Is this important? I
It
don't have a lot of time for
is.
idle
Why do I
nonsense.
know your name? It is very important. Am I in my spacesuit still? I am still in my spacesuit. Oh, never mind. Who cares?
Yes. I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
I heard you're in charge of the Earth Savior Award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its
Ah,
years.
self-important.
Why do you ask?
I'd love to get a look at such a fabulous award.
Yes, it's quite marvelous, isn't it? Absolutely priceless. Alas, I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the ceremony to see it in all its glory. It's far too valuable to be left anywhere else except the master safe located at the purser's office.
Oh, thanks for giving that
Now,
away.
if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Oh, well now I'm definitely gonna steal your shit. Where do we go there? This way?
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters.
No, we're good. We're good. Oh, this is nice. I take it back. This is... Can't just hanging out in a bush over there? Yeah. Is this you relaxing? I'll be relaxing in the upper lounges. Okay, Bushman. do your thing. Do we need to talk to you?
Having fun, Helen. As long as you remember.
Yeah, help me.
What's the status?
She told me the award's been kept in the purser's office.
Damn, that makes things more complicated.
Why?
Okay. Don't bother talking with the ship's purser. Without a claim ID, you'll never get to the award. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to get the ID off of Sheila. Here, give her this. I'm certain it will.
Okay, well I'm glad I asked.
And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarm.
Yeah, I know, you keep stressing that point, my dude. You keep stressing that point. I don't plan on it. Are you okay with the steps there? Jessamine, you seem to be struggling. Okay, well let's see what they've got to say.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Yeah, sure. Well, I wasn't really worried, but now I am.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
You're just watching YouTube on your iPad there. I need your ID claim for the Earth Savior Award.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
If you don't hand over, tell everyone about your little nest egg in Paradiso.
Oh my goodness. How did you know about There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
Cool. That was very simple. I'm surprised at how willing people are to just hand stuff over when they've been found to be corrupt. Because, I mean, let's face it, that doesn't happen in normal society, does it? There's plenty of people who are very, very corrupt in very, very powerful positions, and they just continue on.
Glad to have you aboard.
Hi. Hi.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you. Please let me know
Okay,
if there's
no, there's
anything
nothing
I can
really.
do to make your stay
I
more
have a claim
comfortable.
ID. Boop. Open door. That's all stealing. I'll take that. I'll take the credits too, why not? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Jessamine, you're staying here? Oh no, I can't close the door. That's very strange that I can't close it. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, some security on this place. You open the door once and it's open forever. I guess now we just go in and talk to the Who's What's It, right? GalBank employee. Try not to kill him.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation,
I need to actually just check. Fitted business suit. That is the best one, isn't it? 10%. Plus we've got our Neurocom. We should be fairly good here. How down get?
Pleasure.
Ah, stairs. Stairs down get. There we go. I've devolved into just nonsense. Oh, jeez. Oh. Now, they did say that everybody has dirty little secrets on the men.
Are you a member of the society?
No, I'm not. Who are you?
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
The society
tried the
chair has
cannabis?
really outdone herself this time.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer.
Everybody's just a society patron. There's nobody here
If you
that's...
have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I guess. I haven't really looked out the window, to be honest. Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
Larry has an A-level executive rating over at GalBank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button.
Oh, okay. Well, we've already got the award. We don't really need that. And tell me about the Terran Preservation Society.
You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000.
You don't have to be wealthy. You just have to be wealthy. Good to know. Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of the
Very, very informative. What about you?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Do you know about Larry Dombrowski?
His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself.
Hell yes, he should be.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Get stuffed.
So, what brings you aboard?
The society chair is really
Okay, can't talk to you. Fine. What about you?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
What do you know about Larry?
Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway.
Okay. So
That's
he's
all then?
kind of egotistical, big talking.
Tried the canapes. Horrid. Ugh. Positively horrid.
Well, I did get told not to try them.
So, what? The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we
So
allow
people
him
do
to attend
not like
society
him.
Functions.
Okay.
Nice to have met you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for
I
the...
certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best
You
for the
talking
society.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Tell me about Larry.
Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at GalBank. I heard you replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam.
So, the chances are...
Well, that was boring.
Chances are he's
That
very
view
corrupt
is
too.
Absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Please
I mean...
remain in designated passenger areas at all times.
Oh wow, yeah, no it is. Ooh, that is beautiful.
Here for business or pleasure?
Both? It is robbing?
Hello? Are you a member of the society?
I guess it would be business and pleasure.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning.
Inverted
I'm certain his wife
commas
doesn't
or
know
whatever.
a thing about it.
Yeah, inverted commas. Inverted quotation marks. Yeah. Jesus.
Nice to have met you.
Speak to Claudia, whatever.
In the event of a
Where is
lockdown,
she?
remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
So, what bring? He's been spending a lot of time.
Okay, yeah, we know that. So
Don't forget
everybody's
to donate to the cause.
now. Everybody's telling me to go talk to this Claudia. All right, we can do that. Are inverted commas quotation marks? That's really bugging me now. It's like in the back of my mind going, are you correct or are you very wrong? You're still in the bush, Rokov. What are you doing?
What is it now?
Okay.
Get back to it.
Well, I've got the award, you'll be happy to know. Oh, hello. Claudia Swist.
Sorry, do I know you?
No, but I know you. I need some information. Yeah, you're in a hell of a lot of trouble. You don't know me, but I need some information.
Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man.
Oh, I know all about your affair with Dombrowski.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy.
Well, he's known to treat women like
I've been
crap.
in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with.
Sure.
What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
I don't mind paying the money. I give you cash, you give me Dombrowski on a platter.
You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end.
No. I'm not going to short you on this. He's a dickhead.
Something really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the
Was
whole
he the
thing
lone
down
scam and he
toilet.
put someone else up for it? Tell me about the scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some big
Is that
wig
the guy
over
you
at
threw
UC
under
security.
the bus?
I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming GalBank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Okay, so if you want revenge, give me proof I can use against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere.
Oh, so it wasn't the same guy
If
who
he
got
doesn't
thrown
want to
under the bus.
cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention.
Huh?
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Alright, well thank you for that. Tell us the details. Tell us the saucy
What
stuff.
do you think is going on?
Saucy stuff?
I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then
Ooh.
so be it. Let's get one
Graphic.
thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
Oh, I've heard. He's a prick. I don't blame you one bit.
Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust.
I can get
Not
behind
bad
that.
for a lowly GalBank worker drone, right?
No. I'm okay
I
with that.
hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. Hey, you enjoying the function, Jessamine? You're good? You're good. She's good. Right, let's go find Gabriel. Or Gabrielle. I'm guessing it's a regional thing as to how it's pronounced, right? Oh, there he is.
Here for business or pleasure?
You look a bit lost in these surroundings.
Oh, I am. These people are very rich. I'll come back to you. I just want to check out. What's it say here? Guests only. I'm a guest. Wow. Beautiful. I do like it here. I'm actually going to save here. We might get a screenshot round about here. There we go. Right. Let's go talk to Gabrielle.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to...
Hello. You here for the charity event?
I'm more interested. Actually, I'm here on business. I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski. Do you attend honest and worthy causes? That's kind of like poking the bear a little bit. I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski.
Dombrowski. He's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry. I work for UC Security, not GalBank. I don't really know him personally.
Claudia Swiss says you have information about him.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
Very defensive. You don't sound very worried about Claudia calling you out.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
I mean, I'm UC Vanguard? Oh. Let's return to Rokov then. No doubt he's got something to say about this, right? Let's see if he's in the bush again. Oh, he's not in the bush, he's moved. Okay. Where is he now?
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation,
Oh, he's there. Oh, okay. You finished in the bus, you packed your bag, you're off it. Whoa, Jessamine! What the fuck? This is why I can't take you. Oh, Jesus, Jessamine! She's like a child. It's like a toddler. Watch what I can do! Runs skidding on the knees.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
Okay, well he's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowskian's fist.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
A shipwide emergency might do the trick? Should we wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep?
Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security.
Well, what about a shipwide emergency?
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Neat. I'll guess what I'll do whatever it takes to get it done.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done.
You make it sound so easy.
If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me.
Man.
I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway,
True.
Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Is that why you've got your suitcase there, huh? Okay. Where exactly is it located?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starfield ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at the station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work.
Okay. It seems like everyone is a piece of shit, to be honest.
Just look for the room marked environmental control. Everything you need is inside.
Okay. Once the emergency is sounded, how does the ship's lockdown work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic.
True.
Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Okay, tell me a bit more about Gabriel.
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet.
Alright.
You have somewhere to be.
This has kind of got the Thieves Guild, Skyrim Thieves Guild vibes. Not Oblivion, like they're not completely noble in their quest, but they are kind of... There's something there, you know what I mean?
An open bar would have been nice, but tried.
Can we go this way? Yes, we can. Okay. Come on, Oh my god, Jessamine, what the hell are you doing? Jesus Christ. Just jetpacking everywhere now. God, I can't take her anywhere. This is why we can't have nice things. Are you done? You're showing me up. Ah, right, we're in here. Hey, did anyone see the Aurora? Obviously, it's been like a massive, like, solar storm, and a lot of people have seen the Aurora of late, and I actually managed to catch it. I've been waiting to see it for absolutely ages. I never got to see it when I was up in the Northern Hemisphere. Never had any luck when it hit the Southern Hemisphere. It was always cloudy, just crap weather, never got to see it. We got one break last night of cloud, and I finally got to see it. And, oh, magical. Not as bright as I expected it would be, but I suppose that's probably because where we were with the sort of street lamps. I didn't really want to drive out to the middle of nowhere because it was cloudy, so I would have been sat there doing nothing in a freezing car for several hours waiting for the clouds to clear. But I'm glad I did get to see it. It would be nice to, head out somewhere clear, somewhere, away from light pollution and see it a bit brighter, but I'll take what I can get, right? I'll take what I can get. Very beautiful. Loved it. Love seeing stuff like that. Let me know if you've seen it as well, because it's such a magical experience. Hi, Sandon.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
I need to get to the life support area.
Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions.
Maybe this will change your mind.
Hey, if your heart's set on it, who am I to stop you from staring at a bunch of life support machinery? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Yeah, okay. Kind of lonely in environmental control, isn't it?
Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
Okay, cool.
Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
A job. I love that. Yeah, step out the room then. Oh, yes. Bit of movement speed. Get on there. Good. Life support access. Open life support access. For safety reasons, life support access cannot be sealed without approval from the chief engineer on duty. Yada yada yada. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Well, I'm the chief engineer on duty. We reset a switch. We reset a switch. We reset a switch. We get out of here. Oh no, there's an emergency.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh wow, they cleared out very quick. I will give them credit where credit is due. They have done a master. Are these balloons movable? No, they are very rigid. What do they put in these balloons? Concrete? Some sort of space age aerated concrete that can float. They fill it with helium. Obviously that wouldn't work, but still, I like the idea that they're completely solid, those balloons. You'd think that Bethesda would have the technology to make balloons that were, I don't know, not climbable.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency.
I'm going to my room. Don't mind me. Oh, that's the purser's office. Oh, the purser's gone too. We could have stolen the award then. Right, let's isolate him. Hello.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
I'm undercover with the UC SysDef and I need everything you've got in Dombrowski.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Claudia says you've been cheated out of your first share of the GalBank job by Dombrowski.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it. That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
I'll pay you to offset your losses.
At least I walk away with something. All right. You have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Okay, yep. Ever thought of joining the Crimson Fleet?
Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme is getting so out of hand, it also involves the Crimson Fleet? That's all I need right now. Enemies on two fronts. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security.
Okay.
How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No.
Fair.
You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates. Thank you very much.
Oh, I like that.
You better tell Dombrowski to run. Because if you don't kill him, I will.
Okay. Right, let's, I don't know why I keep curtsying. I keep pressing B to open my menu. I think that's because I've been playing Fallout, just testing it out. I think B brings up your Pip-Boy, doesn't it? New items. We've got the ID, transaction log. Detailed accounting, blah, 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 but obviously we can't see that. GalBank plan evidence.
So, did it work? Not yet, but the transaction is in progress as we speak. You should expect your profits from our venture soon. You must be patient.
No way, Larry. This is not what we agreed. You said the money would be in our accounts by the 1st of the month.
Give it a rest. It isn't like we're making regular withdrawals.
May I have your
If things
attention,
aren't done
please?
carefully, it'll trip an audit.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Of course not.
Please
We're
report
risking
to
our
your
asses
cabins in an
and
orderly
we've what,
fashion
maybe 5,
and remain
8%
there until
cuts?
you receive
We were
further
promised a third of the
instructions.
final figure.
And, as promised, when all is said and done, that's exactly what you'll receive. You must understand we're absconding with an inordinately vast amount of capital from GalBank's coffers. Eventually, the shortfall will be discovered.
Oh.
As Claudia has
Just
so
take that.
eloquently stated, if the transactions aren't siphoned at a reasonable rate, the audit team will be dispatched and our plan ruined. Give it time, my friend. You'll get your share, a third for each of us, as promised.
A third of 500,000 credits. Can't you just taste it? I think I'm gonna head straight for Neon with my share, put myself up at the Hotel Voli, and blow a shitload of money at the Astral Lounge. I'm come with me, won't you, Larry? I don't want to spend all that cash alone.
Of course, my darling. I can't think of a finer way to spend our time together.
Oh, look, I'm gonna lay this all on the line. You have 2 more weeks to make this happen, or we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, we're gonna have a problem.
That's it.
Have we got a problem? Hello. Don't mind me just coming into your lovely little room here. You've got a lot of suitcases, I'll give you that. You've got a lot of suitcases. Weirdly, you've got one dedicated to coffee. That's
May I have your attention, please?
that's a bit
The
much.
captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
God,
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
they're already there.
Until you receive further instructions.
Stop. Yeah, I like that he's got a suitcase dedicated to coffee. That is a man after my own heart. I did hate you for being a corrupt piece of shit, but credit where credit's due. Digging your taste in beverage. Right. Larry.
Well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Fine, let's negotiate.
Excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud GalBank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
Yes, that's an amazing trick, Professor. I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet.
I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my GalBank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
How do I know you won't report the credentials stolen?
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself.
True. Fair enough. So you don't mind turning them over?
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point.
Okay, well, I'm surprised you figured that out. Well, I don't want to say that because he'll brag about how smart he is, but let's put a bet on. Is he going to brag about how smart he is? I'm surprised you figured that out.
Oh, it was actually a rather easy
deduction. Bragging.
It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that.
Oh, I don't like you.
It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin 2 very annoying business associates. Good day.
May I have your attention, please?
Okay, we've got the stuff.
Has declared a ship-wide emergency.
I still want to chuck that guy under the bus. I don't like him at all.
And remain there until you receive further instructions.
Would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, okay. How do we get to the ballroom again?
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Hello. Back in the bushes. Or near him anyway.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned.
Couldn't have done this without your help.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched into her.
I will, actually.
You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
You mean you haven't figured it out on your own?
I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case, it's a mystery. Very frustrating. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also means I want in.
I want to tell you, but Delgado would kill me if I did.
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone.
Fair enough. I appreciate
Anyway,
that.
suppose there's
Rokov's
nothing
okay.
stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming.
I thought nobody left the fleet.
Dover Beach.
All passengers, may I have your attention?
Oh my god, this announcement.
The
What?
captain has declared a ship
Rokov, what did you call me, Tovarich?
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
See, I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals.
Okay, I'm okay with Rokov. He seems like a decent dude.
This is where
He kind of bugged me at the first, but because he wanted all that information. But I can kind of see where he's coming from. All right, let's get back to New Atlantis then. Do we just like can we just like fly off? Or have we actually got to go back to the ship? Nope, we've got to get off the ship. Okay, well that's fine. We can do that too. How do you get out of here again? I think we've got to go back to the ballroom, don't we? Back to the ballroom, wriggle our way around to the crew area, and then back to our ship. Yeah, all in all, this has been a fun little jaunt. It's definitely started out different from what I expected, but it's nice. I like it here. It's kind of cool. It's the bathroom. How did we get to the ship? Was it like over here, and then we went through a door and then down? Help, small robot. I am lost.
All passengers,
I am lost in this ridiculous big ship.
please. The captain
Oh,
has
they've all gone
declared
to
a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your
Okay, they're
cabins
just
in an
chilling.
orderly fashion and remain there until
Is this
you
a cabin
receive
too?
further instructions.
A little galley kitchen. Ah, here we go. Is this where we go now? Nope, that's not ours. How do we get to ours? How do we get to ours? I just want to go home. Is that so bad?
Don't worry. This ship is equipped with 2 backups for the life support system.
Ah, what? What? Where exactly are we supposed to be going? I don't... You know what? We're leaving it here. This is where we're leaving the episode. I'm going to work out how to get off this damn ship. And next episode, we go back and tell Delgado exactly what we know. Hope you enjoyed the episode. It's been a bit of a fun one, actually. I've enjoyed this. I hope to see you again on for the next one. Bye for now.